So I said, watch, I almost changed the time again, but I didn't. It was, so, hi everybody. You are, let me just do my intro. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I am the Divine Maverick, also known as the mother of twins, helping you along the twin flame journey. Thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time watching, thank you. I know that you could have been anywhere in the world, but choosing to spend a little time with me, with me, flatters me to no end. So thank you for being here again for the third or fourth time. If you find that you like the content on the channel, go ahead and smash that like button, as well as subscribe to the channel, because it'll put your energy in these card decks. And next time, y'all never left? Y'all never left? I'm sorry. I got distracted by the comments. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it'll put your energy in these card decks and it'll feel like a personal reading. So I do personal readings. I don't call them readings. I call them love and light sessions, because we run the gamut. All right. So we get up to an hour to just have at it. I call it the kitchen sink, right? Thank you so much, Patreon, Mavericks and Sunflowers. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow night as we're back with Sarah from SJ Seductions. Secret Seduction, SJ Secret Seductions. Ting! Yeah, I have the Maverick water too. And she's going to be talking to us. This is our quarterly intimate time talk, intimacy, right? And all about this, all the emphasis is on the V, all about the yoni and health and healing and all that kind of stuff. And she also sells fun things. So if you, oh man, I shuffled and I had the overall energy and it was gonna be so beautiful. I remember what the card is. I still am gonna read the message. But anyway, that's my intro. If this is your first time watching, for real, buckle your seatbelt. I'm already in the message. This is a divine masculine read. The title, you guys saw, it says, I want to go into commitment. So like I told you guys, in the in the tree. Did somebody do something in the tree, or a tree house, or with the tree is a tree? Now I'm seeing the tree with the heart carved in it. Oh, that's so cute. Or maybe that's because of the name of the read. I want a golden commitment, because I'm seeing like an oak tree, and I'm seeing when you carve the heart, in it and put your initials, it might be SK plus JT, I mean, SK, that's what I saw. And I don't know if people even do that anymore. I don't know, but that's what I saw. And so the title of the read, it's a golden commitment. It's about the nostalgia. It's about, I do feel like I was dealing with masculines that were never married, or avoided marriage, or were used to be players, or commitment phobes, or very late bloomers, and very artistic, like Renaissance men. For instance, they like poetry, yet they like hardcore rap. I don't know, you know what I mean? You thought I was gonna say hardcore or something else, because I heard another word, but yeah, that too. If you have a word that goes after the word hardcore, then yeah, that too. And I feel like there's such a beautiful change. The transformation is so beautiful, and it's so pure, and most of the energy, the most of the work was done around returning this masculine to his innocence, the innocence of it, of life, the innocence of people. I feel like these masculines were very paranoid, and could be very suspicious, and could be very bossy or controlling, or very timid, when it came to love, but anything else, they were very domineering. I just heard Napoleon complex. So some of these masculines were like concerned about their height. I feel like I've said that before, and if I'm repeating myself, it's a reason. I said that in another reading. These 5'8" and below, or 5'8", something about 5'8" masculines, and they were like, ugh, you know what I mean? Like their size. I'm hearing diminutive. So that means they were the runt of the litter. I feel that this masculine has other brothers, or taller brothers, or something like that, or brothers, siblings. Anyway, I feel like this masculine could be very competitive. Of course, stuck in their ego, because who wouldn't be, dealing with the things that they've dealt with. I feel like this masculine had a problem with authority, you know what I mean? But it's now has now had to take on the role of an authority figure, and a leader, or a father, and now having a better understanding of what that all means. So now they're learning to forgive their fathers, or learning to forgive the masculine energy that was responsible for raising them, all right, raising them, or whoever was in their life as a male figure. They're now, because they are now that person. because they are now that person, that authority figure. They now understand what it was like. So I feel like these masculines have had to learn how to juggle responsibility, okay? Because many times they were allowed to shirk responsibility, okay? I just saw monarchy, and now I feel like I'm dealing with somebody British or something, but it's something about the monarchy. I don't know. And then we say something about a monarch butterfly a few days ago too. When I get word syncs like that, I remember it's like that. I remember these words. So anyway, as I was saying, as I was preparing for the tea like an hour ago, these masculines like talking, and the song that I think I've heard it 4 or 5 times today, because I purposely played it, not because it kept coming on. But I discovered the song last week, and it moved me then, and it moved me so much I put it on one of my playlists, because I knew it was sound fun, letting me know I would be needing the song eventually. The artist is Chrisette Michelle. And today I was playing the song, and it's something about the music, the lyrics too, and the sound of her voice that I don't know what you feel about her, but I'm just gonna say, you, because people have, what, all that. We're not even gonna touch that, but I'm saying, if you have an ear to hear, you got to hear the frequency of this young lady, this vessel's voice, this anointed vessel. That it's a frequency. She sings at a frequency and a certain style, and it is don't judge what you don't understand, is what I would say about whatever you think about her beliefs or whatever political stance or whatever. But I'm saying that her sound moves the heart of Gaia, or Father, the Father's Father's heart. All right, the divine. You know what I mean? Because I'm seeing creation as a father and a mother, and it's like Father's heart is moved by her sound. It's very watery, and that's where I was going to with this song. The music it feels like the flow of water. If you just put the song on, especially with some earbuds or some it doesn't have to be a great sound system, but I'm just saying, if you put it on, it's more effective with if you have a wonderful listening device, right? But it feels like water is flowing, and that's the way this instrumentation is. But the song is called Golden. I'm sorry, Golden. Chrisette Michelle is her name. So, and I have the lyrics pulled up. I wouldn't even try to sing, because I can't even mimic, and I can mimic a lot of people, but I really can't mimic her. Nor that I would try, but I'm just saying. But it's beautiful, and so you need to hear this, because this is going to help you kind of tune in to your masculine. Like if you when you listen to this song, everything you were being fearful about with your connection will melt away, because this song, I'm telling you, if you ever believed anything that came out of my mouth, this song is encapsulating a huge collective of these divine masculines, their heart, because they want a golden commitment. Golden meaning nostalgic, like my grandma and grandpa used to have. You know what I mean? These masculines come from a rich lineage, whether it was toxic or not or whatever, but they come from I'm gonna say tradition. That's why I keep feeling monarchy or monarch. I don't know who that's for, but somebody about to marry a prince or royalty. If that's you, I don't, put it in the comment section that you are, because I'm so serious, you guys. Somebody's about to be your betrothed. All right, BETHRO, betrothed. HED. Okay, I had to think about betrothal, betrothed, right? But you're about to marry royalty, and I mean literally, like monarchy. There's literally, but even now that I'm saying it out loud, it's like I'm getting a message of your masculine has put his crown on, class of 2021. All right, they probably even refer to themselves as king. You know what I mean? And you're my queen. You might have heard that said to you recently. And by recently, I mean in the last 6 months even. But it's like, you're my queen and I'm a king. They have put on their crown. No, they're not. Before, when I was channeling masculines, it would always be the masculine walking with a robe on, like a robe, yeah, with a train and everything. But it would be like a person. Wow, there's that diminutive right there again. But a very short person, like a squire. Thank you, like a squire on a pillow of velvet. It was red velvet pillow, or sometimes the pillow would be green, and that would just let me know, are we dealing with the ego? Or is the heart coming? Red and green. Look up the colors of the chakras. Y'all roll with me. Y'all got to do your own study, and I'm just going to give you the information, okay? But it's like but it's like their crown was being carried on this velvet pillow, right? You know what I'm saying? And so it's so interesting to me, that now that I don't even see the person. There's nobody walking as an assistant to. Ooh, shaman da 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 bahaya. They no longer need assistance now. They are fully dressed. You know what I mean? They no longer need like someone waiting on them, or handing them things. They're getting it for themselves, or they're dressed, but their crowns are on. So I'm so ready to love, I'm so ready to promise my all. I'm so ready to give till the day that my life is no more. Oh, that's another thing. I'm sorry. Now that I think about it, she's singing. Listen, let me just tell you the lyrics. I'll be everything. Let me start from the top. I'm so ready to love. I'm so ready to promise my all. I'm so ready to give to the day that my life is no more. I'll be everything that this woman could possibly be, because I'm ready to be like the olden days when commitment was golden. Now remember, we talked about you being your twin. Y'all know what this ascension thing is, but I'm reviewing for the people in the back. Your union is with yourself. And because you are growing and healing and ascending, you are coming into union or balance, masculine and feminine energies, which you possess both of, into union inside, and then you're outside, because you know your thoughts, your visions, your words, then create your reality, right? Your outside. So it's your inside that creates your outside, because the universe is a mirror, right? So you are in a place where you're like, I'm so ready to love. I'm so ready to give my all. I'm so ready to be, I'm so ready to give till the day that my life is no more. Because I'll be everything that this woman could possibly be. Meaning, as you are healing, you have been coming into your own. So you're so ready to be all that you could possibly be. And in that's what? Doing something you love, loving others, giving, caring, sharing, reciprocity. Not only being a giver, but receiving, and then being balanced. You know what I mean? And so you are ready for the commitment, and you want to go back to when it was young and pure and innocent. And I talked about that in the tea, because these energies, if you're listening to readers, you'll start to see that the cards are the cards are repeating themselves. What I'm trying to say, the cards are repeating themselves. There is like an ebb and a flow, and a kind of a story, like, and I say that loosely because I can't think of another word. I know what I want to say, but I don't have a word in English for it. But it's kind of a narrative. Thank you. That must be Merrick. Thank you, Merrick. He's way in the back today. I don't know what it is, but a narrative. There is a narrative that you should be following. There is a narrative that you keep running into or encountering. You know what I mean? In other words, that's how you know what your timeline is on, where your timeline is, because you keep running into, there's no such thing as a coincidence. So you keep running into this narrative, all right? Which is, they're coming, they're healing, they're ready. The player is no longer the player. The commitment phobe is no longer a commitment phobe. The liar is not lying anymore. The cheater doesn't want to cheat anymore. The married person doesn't want to be married anymore. The person that did not want kids now wants children. The person that used to be non-communicative is now talking a mile a minute. You know what I mean? I'm so ready to love. I'm so ready to give my all, love, because you're ready. Oh, Samantha, behold. Italabaropaposikita. Arendabasikita morabasu. Let me drink some Maverick water. Ting! For when you really need to ascend. Maverick water. All right. I'm so ready to love. Let's see. Trying to think if there's be the man. Ooh, reshamanda. Listen to the second verse, y'all. Be the man of my dreams and get down on one knee, love. Say you'll be all I need and then ask me to marry you. You got to hear her sing this. Let's take two golden bands and let's walk down the aisle, love. I'll say I do and you'll say I do. Oh, I can't remember how she does that part. It's something like, make a golden commitment. Y'all know how she sings. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm so ready to love. Look, focus love. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Didn't we just say your reciprocity, you are giving love, and not only giving love, but receiving love? Focus on love. That's where they are. That's where they are. They're ready to bury the hatchet. They're ready to let go of anybody that's trying to tether them to a life that that no longer serves them. They are ready to love. That is a message. That is a message. They are ready. Ah, Seba. Every time I say I'm ready or they're ready, my head starts to spin. Like I feel like I'm spinning. I do. I'm ready. I'm ready. I feel an anointing. Oh, I feel an. Oh God! Look at this card, you guys. Look at him dancing. Look at him sweeping her off her feet. You see that? Look how he's sweeping her. And look at the card. Romance. Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. I'm so ready to love. I'm so ready to promise my all. I'm so ready to give to the day that my life is no more. You know what I mean? I'll be everything that this woman could possibly be. 'Cause I'm ready to be like the olden days when commitment was golden. Yes, romance. And he's sweeping her off her feet. And if you look at him, he's looking right in her eyes. Look, can y'all, I hope y'all can see that card. I'm going to hold it up just up for a second because you got to focus your eyes a little bit because she's blending in. You see that? She's like blending into everything that's around. You see that he's more distinctive than she is. Isn't that beautiful? What does that mean? That just means because she's what? She's going with the flow. You see that? She's going with the flow of all things. You have started to go with the flow, right? And then all of a sudden, when you started going with the flow, when you started just flowing, look how she blends in. That's why I'm holding the card so you can focus in on where she is. You see what I'm saying? And he all dressed up. Look at what he's wearing. You know what I'm saying? So you decided to go with the flow, and then they said, I'm ready. And look, and clearly he's leading. Clearly he's leading. I'm so ready to love. I'm so ready to promise my all. It's a beautiful song. Okay. So, okay, let's get some messages from the masculine. Crazy little thing called love, yeah. Listen to that song before you go to bed. Be the man of my dreams and get down on one knee, love. Be the man of my dreams. Don't we talk about the hero? Remember that narrative, the hero? One more, and then I'm going to split the deck and go right off the top with 4 cards. Divine Masculine says, I'm so ready. I want a golden commitment with you. I want a golden commitment with you. I want a golden commitment. This is a card deck I don't use. This is the Akashic. So I'm going to be using the book. Let's do a new deck, shall we? Of course we shall. The Akashic Library. Well, that's easy. This is learning all you can about. I'm feeling, of course, this is a past life connection. You know what I mean? This is number 2. This is about partnership. And this is also, look, he has the book open. So he's been studying. I feel like this Divine Masculine has been getting some insight from not only the spirit realm, but maybe even from some spiritual healers or spiritual work. You look, because it's the Akashic, right? Then the bird's nest, three of forces. This is like the, I don't know what you would call forces. I'm trying to think of the tarot equivalent. But if you look, this is, see those birds with their mouths open, and the mama bird. You know what's crazy? No wonder I was saying this card. This bird, I can't remember what they're called. They're not called a robin. Maybe they are. I cannot think of what that bird is called, but they're orange and like gray. I want to say robin. Maybe it's not. But anyway, that landed tonight right on my deck. Like I've never, I've seen a cardinal. I see cardinals all the time. But this robin, and it's like he looked at, and he had a worm in his mouth. That's what was so crazy. I literally saw this bird on my deck, and so close I could reach out and touch it, and it just sparrow. Is it a sparrow? I don't know, y'all. But they have an orange chest that like the color of a peach. But anyway, robin's belly is orange. Okay, maybe they are, because they're very, very yeah, they're not unusual birds. You see them. They're very common. But anyway, let me go to see what this what the three of forces is, because that is interesting to me. Let me see, because it looks like teamwork, collaboration, but I feel like the masculine wants to provide for you. You know what I mean? They want to protect you. They want to like feed you. And I mean feed your spirit, feed your soul. They're ready to open up and look at the birds, open up. Like those birds, those little baby birds' mouths are open for you might be open for communication, you might be open for more knowledge, but they are open to feed you what you want to know. They want to give. I'm so ready to give. So this says a strong, sturdy nest cradles a new family of birds as the babies are fed. This card represents the force of creativity and expansion. When this card is upright, it is a signal to focus on starting new things or expanding. Perhaps your business, your network of friends, or indeed your family. And like I said, the pregnancy, some people don't want to hear that, but it's like pregnancy, fertility is all around. And I'm talking about babies, like babies, not spirit babies, they're on the other side, but I'm saying like babies. And some of you are pregnant right now. You know what I mean? Put in the comment section if you're actually pregnant right now and you know it and everything. It's so we can like keep you in prayer, so we can pray for you. But this is about new starts. This is also about spiritual expansions are in store. It's never too late to widen your network of spirit, family, friends, and guides. Remember, we talked about that. The rewards of that kind of expansion are limitless. What else? Children may be forthcoming. I said that you may be renovating your home. All right. Some of these masculines are relocating, but you may be doing something to your house, like expanding, some kind of expansion or addition, or clearing out closet space. But you're nesting maybe, but there is a clearing that is happening because you know that this masculine is ready. You're getting ready. You are clearing the clutter. Okay. And like I said, you may be doing some renovations to your homes, like fresh paint, things like that. Those of you who are with businesses, this is, wow, I just turned this into T. I'm sorry. I'm going to stick with but okay, let me just say this. About the businesses, you're going to be bringing on more people to help you with your business. Assistants, teachers, resources, other people, so that you're not you're not the only resource or something like that, but you're going to be bringing in some assistance. Now, next card. Let me see. The Akashic Library. Let me see what that is. Okay. Writing or publishing a book. Some of your masculines have totally, they're ready to write their life stories. They have very checkered past. Okay, let's be real. They've done a lot of things that are interesting that they know could teach and help, because your masculine is starting to find that. I feel like they're even voicing this to you. Like you can hear that they are finding their purpose. They know what it is and they're ready to launch out. So some of them are going to be writing a book, and maybe have already even started writing a book. This is Akashic records and a higher self-awareness, and also understanding themselves. We said that, so we covered that card without even having the book. That's good. Thank you, Spirit. But like I said, the Akashic Library, you're discovering, he's discovering who he is. All right. Let me get one shuffle. I don't know. I felt like I needed to shuffle this one more time and then knock it. Okay, let's get a jumper. What else, Spirit? Okay, masculines, good job. Okay. All right, we ain't gonna be on here that long. Okay, thank you. I can work with that. All right, clearing the way, clearing obstacles. You can clearly see this card. This is the beginnings. We got the Architect, and we got the Willow, Two of Forces. Strength in adversity. I'm hearing your masculine wants you to know that though they've weathered the storm, though they have been sad without you, they are strong. That's what I'm hearing. I'm sad, but I'm strong. It's hard, but I'm going. It's tough, but I'm right, is what I'm hearing. It's tough, but I'm right. The Architect is about strategy, as you can see. I also feel like there is a key to Egypt. There is some sort of sync here for some of you with Egypt, and that keeps coming up as well. Clearing the way. Boom. Clearing the way, Four of Keys. This is literally removing obstacles. If you look, that man has a axe in his hand, and she's all dressed up. That divine feminine is all dressed up. Clearly they're going somewhere. All right, there is a home at the end of that. Look at that golden pathway, and look at the sun shining through the clouds. You know what I mean? So I even hear that, you know, happy days are here again, as well as, you know, the storm is over now. That's what yeah. It's over now. It's over now. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. I'm looking for the no more cloudy days, because this masculine, the male energy here, look at him. He's ready to work. He's ready to work. There's going to be movement, because I see the horse of the carriage, you know. I just heard a sing from Ricky Ricardo. Me, horse, and carriage. Somebody could be dealing with a Lucy or a Lucille or a Ricky or a Ricardo. I'm so serious, because there's, excuse me, you got throat chakra. They definitely need to speak. But y'all, it's a I Love Lucy episode, and Ricky Ricardo, her husband, who is a, you know, lounge singer, not a lounge singer, but an entertainer. It's like me, horse, and carriage, something, something, me or me. Y'all, oh gosh. He's singing in Spanish. But anyway, this is about movement. And I don't know why the I Love Lucy, you'll see it in the comments, but somebody has a sync with I Love Lucy. That show, if you don't know what I Love Lucy is, then don't worry about it. But those of you who know what the show I Love Lucy is, that's a sync for you for some reason. Spirit wants to talk to you and give you that message. But the obstacles are being removed, but the way is being cleared. Not only Desi Arnaz, exactly. I said Ricky Ricardo. I'm sorry. Thank you, because that's what I meant. Yes, the actor, the actor's name is Desi Arnaz. Yes, and his character is Ricky Ricardo. I knew that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, Ricky. I got everybody. Okay. Okay, don't say that name now. Don't y'all gonna throw me. Yes, Lucy and Ethel on the candy line. I'm telling some people eat chocolate like that. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all need to look that up. Some things are just classics, and which goes right back to the energy of this read. This masculine is all about tradition and just the good old, the innocence, you know what I mean? The purity, the fun, when it was really fun and when it was really playful, and before things and people started trying to dabble in there and do things and block and everything. And it's like they're just so ready they're clearing the way to be with you. They, you know, Four of Keys. They're wanting to lay this new foundation. For some of you, they're going to build you a house, and that's a dream for you that you've been wanting, that you wanted a house built, you know, from buying some land and putting something on it. You know what I mean? Beautiful. Yeah, dancing in the grapes. That's funny. But they want to build not only a life with you, but they literally want to build you a home. All right. So some of you might be dealing with an architect, because I do have the architect card out here speaking of building your home. If your masculine is an architect, just you better believe they've already got the plans. They already know what they're going to do. All right. They already know how it's going to look. That is so beautiful. I'm so ready to love. I'm so ready to give you my own love. Cats. You may have a cat. Now look at China. China's in here snoring. Let me hurry up. So let me go to the last card. I'm gonna stop. 30 minutes. Two of Forces. Let me see. This is the Two of Forces. I'm gonna show you the card. It's the weep. There's a willow tree there. Sorry, you guys. This is a new deck. I just gotta find the. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. And there it is. All right. So the Two of Forces. Look at the weeping willow tree. It says a big, beautiful willow tree stands in the summer sun. This stately tree is strong and flexible, and this card upright is telling you that you are too. All right. So your masculine wants you to know that they are strong, and I feel like with the weeping willow, this is definitely, they've been crying over you, crying about a situation, crying, having regrets over past mistakes, having regrets over not doing right by you, having regrets over lying to you, having regrets over juggling you or playing you. Some of you feel like you got played, and maybe, and kind of you did in ways, but you learned so much from that lesson. And though you might have taken a little step away from your masculine, you always found your way back, because love always finds its way back home. All right. So it says the willow spreads its roots deep and wide, creating a strong foundation. We talked about that already. Not only is your somebody is dating, you might have an architect that wants to build you a house, but your masculine is strategizing. Your masculine is trying to build something solid for you. That's why they have been weeping, because they've had to try to. It's like they've been living two lives. It's like there has been two of them until now. And because they are ready for love and ready to love, they're ready to let go of anything that is keeping them. Because what I'm seeing is, I'm gonna tell you what I'm seeing, you guys. It's a man that is walking, and you know how you have a jacket on. He has got a jacket on, and he's got a button down shirt, and it's light blue. It's like I think you call it an Oxford shirt, but and some khakis on, or something, or some jeans. But anyway, khakis. But well, cargo pants. Thank you. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's what it's showing me. But he has a jacket on. The point is, there's two layers, is what I'm trying to show you. And he's walking away, and something that I can't see is pulling him, trying to hold him back. And you know how you can come out of your clothes, just, well, fine, pull the arm off and I'm still walking. That's what I see. And then with the shirt, then there's something like around his neck. And so in other words, and then the shirt pulls open, all the buttons pop, 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 pop. I see the buttons pop, but that's not deterring this masculine. That is the energy. It is Eight of Wands. It is Knight of Swords. It is forward energy. And he's like, if he's got to be, listen, butt naked, or with some boxers on, or whatever. In other words, if it's on his person and it's being weighed down by anything, he is pulling away from it and walking out of it. And it's, even if there is a wall, I can see a hand going forth, which is the masculine, but it's not just a human hand. It's almost like the divine or wind or something. And there's a moment. There is a momentum. There is a momentum that is happening right now. And so this and the energy is so strong, and so I just saw the King of Wands, and so direct that the slightest touch, the slightest whatever, moves obstacles. That's what I see so clear. It moves obstacles. Okay. It just, okay. And so, so the weeping willow, now is the time for you to stand tall and feel the support of your earth, of the earth beneath your feet. Okay. It says, this is a time of calm, So enjoy the peaceful energy now. And y'all, there is a calm before the storm. That is a sync for somebody. It's real quiet. Oh, Bjork. I cannot think of the name of the song. It's oh so quiet. I believe that's the name of the song. Help me out, be myself. But Bjork, BJORK is the artist name, and I think the song is called Oh So Quiet. But it's that you are feeling this energy now. It's a calm before the storm. It's oh so quiet, and even that song, she sings like this really soft. Then she goes I can't think of the lyrics, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, she's like, in the music, I was gonna say in the music field, but musicians, we call that a crescendo. It's a building up, or the dynamics of it all, dynamics, because this is dynamic energy. This is about synergy. But anyway, this is a calm, peaceful time right before the storm. It also signifies a time of power, perfect for reinforcing your foundation in your work, in your family, in your spirit, and in the depth of your belief of yourself. You see that? Just like the willow, you have peaceful strength. You see, your masculine energy is tired of fighting for its position. See that in your life, and also see that in the 3D. Your masculine energy is tired of saying, I'm here. This is my space. Acknowledge me. You know what I mean? That your masculine is tired of the drama. Your masculine is tired of the bickering. Your masculine is tired of the fighting. Your masculine is tired of the conflict. Your masculine is tired of the manipulation. Your masculine is tired of being of his talents and his time and energy being siphoned by a parasite, by a succubus, by an incubus. Your masculine is tired of their money hemorrhaging, their resources hemorrhaging. Your masculine is tired of giving to something that is long dead. Don't kick the horse anymore. The horse is dead. I didn't mean to trigger anybody that works with horses or works on a horse farm. Especially if you lost a horse recently, but I know I had to say that. But I'm saying it's a saying, it's a figure of speech. But it's like, stick a fork in this. You know what I mean? They're tired of being. They're tired of being apart from you, which is them. They feel like half a person, even though they are whole. That's Shamanda. Did you hear that? Even because this willow tree is about stability. It's about perseverance in the midst of adversity. Your masculine never gave up on you. It might have felt like that to you because you weren't getting what you wanted. But your masculine was always calm, cool, and collected. Think about it. Think about it. If you said you needed to leave, your masculine said, okay. If you said you wanted to stay, your masculine said, okay. If you said you were afraid and you needed to have more communication, your masculine said, okay. And what they do? Nothing. Or seemingly nothing. You know what I mean? They let you be great. In other words, they let you do whatever you need, whatever. Okay. They didn't fight. They didn't resist. When you got out of hand, what did they do? You call it ghosting. They call it a retreat. You call it ghosting. They called it a retreat. I'll be back when you get better. Notice they only came back when your vibration lifted. Think about it. Think about it. You just think about it. You'll see. You'll see. Yeah, this right here, this game right here, this thing right here, this is ancient. This has been going on and on and on in cycles for eons. What you're doing right now, this journey, eons. You've been here before. You've done this before. You know what I mean? This is not new. It might be so-called new to you right now where you are. But the more you heal and the higher you go, the more you say, oh yeah, that's what deja vu is. That's all deja vu is. That's why you feel like you've done something before, because you have. Yeah, you have. You really have. That's why it's important to get all your organs decalcified and cleansed. And that's why detox is important, because there's stuff that's blocking. There's stuff that's blocking even things you're intaking, ingesting innocently. You know? Don't worry though. You're going to get it all. You're going to get it all, because this is the lifetime that you are remembering. This is the lifetime that you're remembering, okay? And it's okay. No, don't fret. As long as you keep going, you got it. So the willow, let's keep going. It says you have peaceful strength drawn from the waters of your soul and extending through all eternity. Stand confidently in your truth. Take the actions that support the growth of all things wonderful in your life, and know that you are powerful. Wow. Isn't that awesome? Your masculine is so ready to love, so ready to promise their all. They're so ready to give to the day that their life is no more. They'll be everything that you could possibly need, because they're ready to be like the olden days when commitment was golden. They want to be with you forever. Up in the air. Up in the air is at the bottom of the deck. Some plans are still up in the air. And some even some of you might still be up in the air. And you could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but you are just like, I don't know. I mean, maybe. And that is your fear. That is your, traumas coming back forward, because you're like, I don't know. But they want a golden commitment. Let me give you the meaning of the up in the air, because it feels like it's a not set in stone. And it also feels like dreaming and illusions, because that hot air balloon makes me feel like about elevation. What is the other word I'm trying to say? Daydreaming, imagination, because I think about Willy Wonka. I don't know why I do with this card. I don't know. But anyway, it says a man and a woman gaze with anticipation at a hot air balloon in a bright blue sky. The balloon flies high above the hills, and the contents of the balloon's basket are hidden from view. In other words, you don't see this going on. There's a lot of activity happening under the surface. You don't see what's in the basket, but there's definitely something in that basket. It says during this time in your life, there are aspects of an important situation that seem hidden to you. You may feel a strong, almost urgent desire to know how it's going to turn out. And you can connect with your spirit guides and the Akashic records. And we had that card. Your masculine already had the Akashic records card. The Akashic records had asked for a little insight, but there are elements that are unknown and at this time unknowable. You know why? It's unknown and unknowable because Spirit wants to surprise you. I've always been in love with you. I guess you've always known it's true. You took my love for granted. Why, oh why? The show is over, say goodbye. That's a thing for somebody. Madonna, say goodbye. Take a bow. Take a bow. Yeah, there are definitely some masculines that are about to take a bow out of a situation. You know why? Because I've always been in love with, always with you. Babyface is singing on that. He's singing that hook, baby. And your masculine may have a baby face, okay? That might even be their nickname, babe, or they may just call you baby. Baby. Keisha right on the face. But anyway, what does it say? Okay, there is too much about the situation that is still up in the air. Okay, so we talked about your masculine being an architect and having a strategy. So until things fall into place, it is like this. But they are so ready for a golden commitment because it is that love that they have for you that is even causing them to put a strategy together, because before you, there was nothing happening. Some of them were like, you know what? It is what it is. It's too rough out here. It's savage in them streets. So I'm just going to stay with this person. I'm going to say, listen, That whole if you can't be with the one you love, then love the one you're with mentality is gone. They miss you. They want to be with you. But it says there's still things up in the air. This could be due to the influence of others who are undecided, and that was past energy, or some events may not have yet come to pass, or unexpected discoveries are yet to be made. I say the last two, all right? Past energy is indecision, but they are definitely decisive. However, there are some events that have yet to come to pass, and there are also unexpected discoveries to be made. All right, because I feel like some of those unexpected discoveries include how some of them are going to be able to keep the money that they thought they were going to have to spend out, whether it come from a relocation or having to find like a new place to live and figure out mortgage or rent or everything. But it also is about child support, because some of these masculines will be not leaving the children, but they're going to be bringing the children to you. Okay, and I don't know if you know this, but there will be a discussion about this. There will be a test on this, but there will be discussion. But whatever, it's like the unexpected discoveries are things aren't as bad as they thought they would be. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to be as difficult as they thought it might be. You know what I mean? Because the Akashic records and the spirit guides and everything that is divine is on this for you. Is on this. So it also says trust is the only way for you now. If you push too hard to know or to influence the outcome, you might push that outcome away. Let go of all urgency and the situation and give the situation to your higher infinite self who will take care of it all. Time is required to know more about this matter. And time doesn't matter to your eternal self whose power and love are always with you. For now and indeed forever, what else do you need? Nothing but trust. The deepest knowing that the deepest knowing that all you seek will be revealed to you in the right time. So I'm so ready to love. For some of you, like I said, you're still in the waiting, but the class of 2021, you already know this. Like you've been through the discoveries and the here's what's going on. Like you have a pretty firm grasp because your intuition is telling you. Your intuition is spot on. Trust your intuition. All right, trust your intuition, and it's telling you that your person is literally. It feels very loose ends, tying up loose ends ish to me. Loose feels like that. So what's the next major? Let's see what some major moves are going to happen, and we'll get one oracle or two. I know that card fell out. That card fell out so pretty, but I put it back up. I did. Let me just do one or two shuffles, and then. I'm so ready to love. Then we're gonna see what the masculine is up to next. What's the next major big move? Because they're ready for this golden commitment. I want a golden commitment. Also the number 50, because golden anniversaries are 50 years, I believe. Correct me if I am wrong, but that's what I'm seeing is the number 50. So, 5, 55, 5, you're seeing it. What's the next major move for this masculine? What's the next big change? Big, happy change. What's going on? Thank you. Changing your mind. Told you. I'm so ready to love. I'm so ready to give you my all love. You see what I'm saying? They were commitment folks. They were not ready before. They did not want this. They did not know how to do this. But now they're ready. Transfer. Oh, what's that? There's one that flipped over right in the deck. New career. See? Remember we talked about that foundation they're trying to lay? A lot of them are getting new careers, all right? I'm so ready to give. I'm so ready to give. Wow. Wow. Grief work. Some of your masculines are getting therapy, yes. And they're dealing with the grief behind. For some, they lost a mom to cancer, breast cancer. But some of these masculines have lost several, I'm hearing key family members in the last 3 to 4 years, okay? And so they're doing some grief work. They are actually reaching out. I feel like this collective, these particular ones that they have a drink. They drink. They were drinking to cope, or it could alcohol or drugs or something, recreational drug use. But it's they were trying to not deny their feelings, but cover them, squash them, minimize them. Thank you. Minimize them. Minimize the absence, because for many of them, losing these people, it made them feel unstable. It made them feel very unstable. It made them feel very alone. And so when by the time you showed up, they wanted to open up, but they didn't know how, because they were also afraid that you would leave. I do feel like whoever these masculines belong to, that's funny, whoever these masculines belong to, you had somebody too. You probably were married when you met your, or reconnected with your person. And so, but they were afraid they were going to be abandoned by you, so they kind of kept you at bay. But it's funny, they kept you at bay, but they wouldn't let you go. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You're at arm's length, but they got their fist on your back shirt. You know what I mean? That's what I see. I see a hand like, get away. But see how my arm is stretched now? But they're holding on to you. Get away. And then when you go, they grab hold of something. You know, that's what it looks like in the spirit to me. Heavenly signs. The next step for your masculine, they're receiving those signs and synchronicities, right? And they're receiving heavenly signs that tell that all roads lead to home or Rome, you know what I mean? And also moving. Can y'all see that? They're going to be moving. They're going to be headed out from where they are because they need to be with you. Next big life change, decisions. They need to make some decisions about, again, where they're going to live, because a lot of this, ooh, my ear is ringing. Ooh. Sabatore mensipitala apo. My goodness, what a ring. What a ring. It's kind of distracting. Let me drink some water. Maverick water. Ting! Oh, you really need to ascend. Wow, that was intense. A portal opened over here, you guys. It's my left ear. I don't usually get a lot of sound in my left ear when I'm channeling, but whew. But making decisions about where they're going to live, how, you know, if they're going to live with you, if they're going to live on their own for a little bit, if they're going to take a minute to just, you know, before they come in, just to get stronger, or just, I mean, some of them just want to kick up their heels a little bit because they were dealing with somebody that was just so controlling. So they just want to, you know, get some rest. Well, there's some of y'all answers right there. They're going to take just a little breather. They may even go on a trip, or maybe even go somewhere with their like male cousins or something, or their uncles. Somebody's like close to their uncles or something. Like I see a family full of mans. You know what I mean? But it's like they may take some kind of trip. It might be the DR, it might be PR actually. But anyway, I feel like they're going to take a trip and just kind of get some rest and then come in strong. But they know that they want you. Bottom of the deck is keep the faith. That's what they're going to be doing. They believe it. They're going to keep that faith. You know what I mean? They are going to know that this love is for them and it's forever, because they want a golden commitment with you. Spirit, is there a message from you or the masculine? I guess when we see what the card is. You guys, thank you so much for watching. It's late. It's later than I'm usually on. I appreciate you guys coming for 2 videos strong. Y'all are so supportive. And I am just humbled that y'all would come and spend like 45, 50, 60 minutes with me. I mean, I'm so serious. There's so much going on that you could be into, but you being here with me means the world to me. And I am so I almost felt a tear, but I am just so grateful. I am so grateful to know y'all, to know you. Okay, let me to know you. Thank you. And if I don't say thank you enough, I'm saying it now, but I try to remember to just show my appreciation, because wow. All right, wow, y'all, wow. I know that's from Spirit. Spirit's giving you some advice. It's about projecting. This card keeps coming out. All right. Somebody like your DM's name is in here. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is the Spirit talking. You might, the bottom of the deck we'll look at, but you might get a message from your person. But Spirit says to us all, thank you, Brooklyn. Bless you. It says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities that you admire in one another are qualities that you both possess equally. So the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. All right, so watch out for that projection. Watch out for that judgment. I wish they would. I'm not gonna get preachy or preachy. And also, Spirit says, "Let there be closeness between you." I told you somebody. A few of them are going to be taking a little trip before they come to you, so they can get real. Some of them are trying to go get a tan and get their bodies right. Another, there is exercise. They want to exercise and kind of get their bodies together. For you, especially those of you who masculine drinks beer. They like to drink beer. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never gives. It simply allows. And love never gives. Love never claims. I'm sorry. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. I think I said that earlier. Oh, maybe it was another video, but love never claims. It just simply allows and gives. I think maybe that was another read. Let's look at the bottom of the deck and see if your person's talking to you. Nope, it's Spirit again. So Spirit wants to be all up in and through here. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new possibilities and opportunities for your life. All right, you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, Lord, today. Because you cared for me in such a special way. Why can't I get lyrics? Oh, you know why? Because that's why I praise you. All right, you guys. I lift you up and I magnify your name. I did say that earlier? Okay. Thank you, Mama Ann. All right. Thank you, Barbara, for moderating. Thank you, Million Dollar Mama, the two best moderators on this side of glory. Tamika, we love you. I know if you could be on here, you'd be on here, so you must be sleeping, girl, getting your rest. Go ahead and rejuvenate, reset. We miss you. We love you. We're holding space for you always, always saying your name and speaking well of you. Those of you who are in need of healing or encouragement, just know that you're being prayed for. Seriously. I pray for the tribe every day. Every day I pray for the tribe. So just know that whatever you stand in need of, it's right there for you. Just feel it. You got to feel it. Like I told my son one time about a jet. I said, I'm going to manifest myself. This was way before the channel and all that kind of stuff. It was like 3 years ago. And I was talking about a G5, and then of course it became a G6, then it was a G7, so now it's a G7. But anyway, at the time it was a G5 I wanted, and I said, you got to feel your booty cheeks in the seat. You got to feel the leather on your booty cheeks. He thought that was the funniest stuff he ever heard, and I wasn't even trying to be funny. I was like in my passionate mode, because you know how I get. Babs knows how I get. I get my, y'all see me. I get kind of intense when the energy, and so I was talking to him about manifestation. You know what I mean? And believe in that thing. Like you gotta feel the leather. If they got the air conditioner on, I don't know why I'm doing that voice, but they have an air conditioner on that jet, and they warming it up for you. You gotta feel the cold on your back. If you got a strapless dress on, you gotta feel on that leather. You gotta feel yourself. You gotta see the pilot up there saying, "How you doing, Miss Yolanda?" Whatever your name is. You know what I mean? You gotta feel it. So I say all that to say, he got that thing and he laughed, but he got it. He said, yeah. So he started feeling himself talking to a crowd or feel, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, why not? I hope I'm encouraging you. Why not just believe? I know I'm spilling over into the last read I did with the T, but I'm serious. Like, you've tried many, many other things. Do this. Why not just see yourself successful? Feel yourself successful. Feel what it would be like for you to hold an interview. Feel what it would be like for you to be picked up at the airport and somebody's holding a card with your name on it. And you're like, oh, here I am. Feel that. Feel it. Feel what it is. You know what I mean? It's called imagination. But guess what? Your imagination is not really imagination like you think, like you just making up something. Your imagination is actually reminding you of what you could have, what you already have. It's already in, like Abraham, your vortex. It's already, you wouldn't even be thinking these thoughts if it wasn't already for you, a part of you, in you, around you. It's got your name on it. All right. And that includes this relationship. So I love you guys. I know to be myself. I'm gone. I'm stopping. So You guys take good care of yourselves. Remember to drink your water. That's been coming up a whole lot. Drink some water. Drink all your water. Drink your water. Okay. So love you so much. Oh my gosh. I love you so much. I'm going to sleep now. All right. I know Barbara just like, Barbara, I just felt you go, oh man, I had something to say. Now, this is what I'll do now. I'm going to sip some water on that. Maverick water. Ting! For when you really need to ascend. All right. Good night, Alicia. All first timers, thank you guys for being here. Love you. Love and light. Love and light. $5 million mama. Mwah.